reducing packaging in general by 50%, and then reduce non-packaging paper products by 50%, and extend the life of computers by 25%, and increase recycling, construction and demolition waste of debris 50%, and increase solid municipal waste, composting and recycling to 50%. Now, there's a number of various ways. We've all mentioned how to reduce, and our goals are basically to achieve these percentages so that we can at least reduce the emissions by 23,000 tons. Yes, 23,000 tons. And that's going to be by recycling stations and at least putting a recycling trash can next to every single waste trash can, and having recycling events where we can try and accumulate a number of tons of recycling waste, and people can get rewarded through it by getting pizza or something. We can create events like that. And but overall, there's not a lot we can reduce the CO2 emissions with recycling. Like, we can try as much as we can, but 32,000 tons is not a lot over the whole amount of CO2 emissions that is distributed. So we don't really see how we can decrease the overall emissions by 30% or 70%, but we can at least try and reduce the recycling part by 30 to 40%.
It helps the overall CO2 emissions, but it doesn't. The CO2 emissions from waste are not great enough for us if we were to reduce it to make the 30% change.
Any questions or suggestions or comments?
Is that yearly?